Tensions have been on the rise in Butte over how to handle old but historic buildings in the mining city. Now city and private agencies are working together to save parts of Butte's history from demolition. MTN's John Amy has the story.
Some people in Butte believe now is the time to preserve Butte's old buildings rather than tear them down.
You know, what we have is kind of a little renaissance going on here in Butte right now.
Butte Historic Preservation Officer Mary McCormack remembers coming to Butte in the mid-'80s when demolitions were common.
You know, even just walking uptown, one day there'd be something and one day there wasn't. And that was very disheartening.
Lee Whitney with the nonprofit Citizens for Preservation and Revitalization said there's almost nothing left of her old Dublin Gulch neighborhood.
We would give our eye teeth if we had a couple little buildings like this, so we could just, help us recall what it was like to live up there.
Both groups are celebrating the small victory of saving this tiny miner's cottage on Iowa Street from demolition recently. The home has since been sold to an investor who plans to restore it.
I think it's just extremely unique. It's worth saving. It can be saved.
Earlier this year, when the county upgraded its dangerous buildings ordinance, CPR and Historic Preservation stepped in to get more guidelines added to this ordinance that they say will protect many historic buildings from the wrecking ball.
We were afraid it was going to be a fast track to demolition, and that's something that we don't want to see.
In Butte, John Amy, MTN News.
Butte's Historic Preservation Office adds that demolition is sometimes necessary and supports removing structures that are a danger to the public.